My quest for more knowledge about our past has brought me to the very cradle of human civilization at Rakhigarhi. With the crack of dawn, I set out from Delhi, crossing the vast green fields and traditional homes of numerous villages. I reached my destination. Will this place reveal its ancient mysteries to me? Or will it further deepen the hunger for the elusive facts about our past, which are still unknown? Rakhigarhi, this human settlement of 3rd millennium BC, is an integral part of the Indus Valley civilization. This Harappan settlement might change the way early human history has been understood all these years. This prestigious project, jointly conceived by Haryana State Government and Deccan College, Pune, in collaboration with Seoul National University, found enough evidence in Rakhigarhi that could rewrite the opening chapters of early human civilization. Rakhigarhi has been known for a long time for its rich archaeological treasures. The size, the uniqueness of Rakhigarhi has drawn much attention of archaeologists from all over the world. I spoke to the team of dedicated archaeologists, leaders, and even to the experts from Korea to get a sense of what this discovery means to them. These people are working tirelessly to unearth the hidden secrets of our civilization. Spread over 220 hectares, this ancient settlement might be connected to the Vedic civilization and was possibly the largest Indus-Saraswati civilization site, not only in India, but in the whole greater Indus region. One of the 4 largest settlements of the Indus civilization, the ancient city flourished in the valley between Saraswati and Rishadvati rivers. Excavations in the valley has revealed all the defining features of the Indus Valley civilization. The antiques, drainage system, and signs of small-scale industry reveals strong connections to the rest of the Indus Valley sites.
We have excavated number of sites in the Ghaggar Saraswati basin, and there are indications now, there are dates now, which indicate that the beginning of the Harappan culture is older in this part. So it is quite likely that the origin took place in this part, and later people began to move to this region, to Harappan, Indus region. We have calculated the area of the site, and it is turning out the biggest Harappan site, bigger than even Mohenjo-daro. We also want to understand the beginning of the Harappan culture in this part, which is going back to almost 5,500 years, years BC, which is much older than the beginning found in the Indus plain. We also want to understand, the gradual development of the Harappan civilization from 5,500 BC to 2,500 BC, how the development has taken place. Thirdly, as a part of research, we also want to understand who are the Harappan people. We have been excavating Harappan cemetery, and there is a lot of controversy about whether they were local people or came from outside. And we have some skeletal remains, and we are hopeful of getting DNA from them. We will understand who are the Harappan people, their relation with the contemporary people. So we have collaborated in fact with the Forensic Science Department of Seoul National University, and they have got expertise and they have got the necessary software for that. So with the help of that, we will be doing that.
Especially forensic science can detect genetic data of ancient people. So with the help of genetic data, we can reconstruct the dead person as a living person. So we hope for the first time we will show real Harappan man's face, hair color, his eyes colors with the help of forensic science. The human from our burial site, I think we can show to the world how they look like.
Rakhigarhi reveals thick layers of Hakra ware. The Hakra people were considered to be the earliest Indus inhabitants, which makes it likely that the site may date back to 2500 to 3500 BC.
Okay, this is trench number K4, and we are getting here early Harappan level. Now, while excavating here, we have found like mud wall structure, which is can be dated back to early Harappan time, and this is the wall, and this side is north, so it is north-south direction. The wall is running from northwest to southwest direction, and it's facing the eastern side section, and so the wall is being continued till here, and it's taking a turn towards this side. And another feature that we have found here is a fire pit which is known as Hara, and at first we exposed the uppermost layer to find out like how just to see the features, but after we have done that, we wanted to see the base of the Hara. So now we have excavated it like this way, where you can see the charcoal patches, and from here we have got bricks which has husk impression and fingerprints also. So those will be analyzed in our Deccan College.
This third layer is highly calcareized. So it has this thing called Bichu Road which is calcarete in Haryana. And over here we find a definite mix of early Harappan pottery and early historic pottery, and a high number of early historic antiquities with very few early Harappan antiquities. Then as we go further below, this layer, which you can definitely clearly see a ashy patch, a grey ashy patch, is a pit. Over here we found a huge number of bones and potsherds. So we are assuming that either the bones were dumped or burnt here. We can't say for definite what happened, but considering we're getting an ash, we're saying that there was some burning activity. The last layer which we come across, the fifth layer, has given us a very compact soil, and and what we came across while excavating was this floor layer. It is very hard, and we are assuming that if this trench was used as a pit because of this ashy material, we are assuming that it was lined by a floor. Also, what's interesting in this fifth layer is we get fallen mud bricks. It's not a wall, but it was part of a wall from the trench beside this. So we are assuming that the mud bricks fell from the mud walls over there, and we can clearly see that they are pale yellow in color, which is a definite marker for a mud brick.
A burial site has been found at Rakhigarhi with 11 skeletons, with their heads pointing towards the north direction, which reflects the burial customs and traditions of the Indus people. Near the heads of these skeletons, utensils for everyday use were kept. This is a critical discovery, which adds on to the enigma of Rakhigarhi. The mystery of Rakhigarhi does pose some interesting questions. Did the Indus Valley civilization start its journey from here? Or did they migrate here from somewhere else? Are the current communities here the descendants of those early people? Answers to these questions could very well rewrite the history of mankind. To decode Rakhigarhi, excavators have ordered DNA-based studies to figure out whether this was the original home of Harappans. Matching the DNA of the skeletons with the local people might reveal whether the community was indigenous or migrated. Rakhigarhi has started sharing its secrets with the people at large. A site museum cum interpretation center shall display all the artifacts relating to Harappan civilization, discovered in various sites in Haryana over the years. The Indus Saraswati civilization is rich in facts and richer still in speculation.
It is felt that the number of people that would have lived in this civilization, let us say 2000, 2500 BCE, there may have been more people here than in any other major civilization of the ancient world. This was probably, in demographic terms, the single most important concentration of people.
The real and very important part played by Haryana in India's history is yet to be fully understood and unraveled. But yes, in our heart, we always knew that we are ancient people, our culture is age-old and timeless in nature, and now there is a way to be able to prove it scientifically.
While Rakhigarhi adds one more critical dimension to this debate, one thing is for sure: there's so much that still remains to be explored and explained. I am sure this ancient land will have many more secrets to reveal. And when that will happen, I will be waiting. After all, it's my story too. It is our story.